Fala pessoal, bem-vindos ao meu canal de lutas. Estamos aqui para falar um pouco aí sobre essa luta aí sensacional. Ed Hall, grande levantador de peso aí, né? Ed Hall é um strongman, muito forte, cara muito forte. E ele está aí nesta luta aí contra esses dois irmãos. Uma luta aí sensacional. Vocês vão acompanhar aqui esta luta aí, então, de Ed Hall contra dois irmãos aí. Essa luta foi sensacional, pessoal. Bem-vindos aí todos aí ao meu canal, a estreia do meu canal aí, de lutas. Né, pessoal? Apreciem aí esta luta aí de Ed Hall contra esses dois irmãos. O Ed Hall é muito grande, cara. O cara é enorme, né, meu? E essa luta aí foi sensacional, pessoal. Essa luta aí que foi contra esses dois irmãos. E os caras são bem menores que ele, né? Média aí 65 quilos, 70 quilos, 1,65 m, 70 por aí, né? Mas essa luta foi muito louca, pessoal.
I mean, it can be, timidity is kind of part of the rule set. If you show timidity, you have to fight. You have to be prepared to fight, and nothing action-wise is happening. Back in Japan, you would get a yellow card and you'd lose some money, but we don't do that these days.
E os caras ameaçam chegar nele, ameaçam enfrentar o cara, mas eles têm um pouco de medo, né? Mas também olha o tamanho do cara, hein, meu? Se ele pega o cara aí, né, cara?
Probably not, he's trying some tactics in there. It's quite tough. That's a check right there.
Vamos dar um chutão ali no cara, hein?
And this has been surely the Nafati's got to double down from that kick. They've got two humans in there. We need
Mas não adianta, né? O cara é grande demais, né, meu?
Coordinators attacks at the same time, but it's not always easy. The ref is having to run now, and Eddie doing whatever he can to try and track one of these guys down. And that is the end of the second round right there. Massive booze here at King George's Hall, the home city of the Nafati brothers. This is a very confusing fight. I mean, listen, you say this fight is going to happen on paper. Look at him sprint away, and he's trying to do what he can.
Se o cara pega ali, né, meu? Se o cara pega o pequenininho ali, cara.
Eddie's trying to be careful of his back there, but of all the ways this fight could have played out, I guess it's certainly a possibility. He can send 5 men in there. They might have the same attitude when trying to fight Eddie Hall. When you are against the world's strongest man, it's a completely different story. And this is what it's feeling like right now. There is one more round left, and both referees are having words with each fighter. They're not impressed. The referees want to see more action, just as everyone here in Blackburn does too. A double single. How about that? 2 singles at the same time. A lot of support for the Nafati brothers here from all the fans cage side.
E lá vão eles aí. Vamos se preparar aí para o segundo round aí, né?
Well, here we go. Third and final round here at the King George's Hall, which will end the first edition of the World Freak Fighting. Our main event here, the Nafati brothers taking on Eddie Hall. 2 rounds. Has not really lived up to the excitement, but it could be a very well executed.
Levantador de peso aí. O cara tem muita força. E é enorme, né?
Unfortunately, he doesn't seem to be able to chase down and catch these guys, so if the Nafatis want to score points and get a show, they have to do this, but
Cara, bate e corre, bate e corre.
We've said this before. You put these guys in here to fight this big man. There's only really one safe way to do that, and that's a hit-and-run approach. They don't want to enter the pocket. They don't want to brawl, and no hands have been thrown yet, really, by either man. Has been landed, actually, in this fight. There has been kicks,
but I don't think there has been a single punch landed. Thrown, but not landed.
Let's see if in the closing seconds someone takes a chance. Eddie is clearly super frustrated. I mean, I think he signed up for a war, for a fight. And the Fatties are trying to say the same thing. And now Eddie's standing in the middle.
They're not taking advantage of that either. Eddie backs up again. Eddie Hall is unimpressed. He's really, really frustrated. But I'm thinking if you're Eddie Hall, you may as well go for it now then. Like, Jay,
he almost had one of them there.
Correu atrás agora,
Maybe
esse cara
turning it
pega.
into a takedown might work for him.
Não sei o que acontece ali, né?
Chase him as much as you can.
At this point, yeah, I mean, less than a minute left in this third and final round. Oh! The speed that Eddie ran across the
Ele pegou ali, pegou ali. E agora, meu Deus, cara, jogou longe, cara. Já derrubou. Já derrubou. Derrubou os dois aí, cara. Meu Deus, que luta, cara. Que luta muito louca.
Completely dead in the water in the final seconds. The world's strongest man knocks out one of the twins when we were about to get action, and that's what
E já amassou os dois aí, cara. Já amassou os dois.
Strongest man. He said he was going to do it. He said one punch was all he needed. Like a flash of lightning, that straight right came out down the middle and cleaned the clock of the Nafati brothers there. I'm not sure. He's regained consciousness here, cage side, but Eddie Hall got
Já ficou deitado ali, esse não luta mais.
The power, and he fired that straight right hand, accurate and clean. We're going to see on the highlights here, most likely that final shot landed, and you know, I believe the fight may continue here. I don't know if it's been officially completely waved off. Obviously, the doctors are in right now as well.
Olha só aí o replay, pessoal.
And here we go on the replay.
Nossa, ele joga longe, cara.
Now they're closing the distance. There's the
Nossa,
right
que
hand
solto, cara.
as he comes in. And up he gets. He's all right. He's back on his feet. The crowd go wild. The single leg.
Sem chance pros caras, né? Sem
This is the
chance.
slam. And as he gets up, bam! Right hand sends him to dreamland.
However,
Beautiful
the fight
shot.
is not over.
Yes, I am aware the fight is not over, but there's not much time left. 30 seconds, I think, or so, for this lone Nafati brother to go up against Eddie Hall.
And a single Nafati redeem the brothers' pride here. What a shot from Eddie Hall.
I mean,
absolutely incredible.
So brave for them to go for it in the closing moments of the round. That's the fight they wanted. They went for the strategy, and Eddie showed that, you know, size and strength, it does matter.
But here we go.
Final instructions from the referee. We're going to clap it back in. I don't know if anybody realised that the fight is going to continue here. Here we go, about 30 seconds on the clock.
30
O
seconds.
outro vai querer enfrentar ele mesmo, cara. Vai continuar a luta aí.
If he knocks him out now, it's going to be crazy. And we're starting.
Here he comes out.
1v1 now is completely different.
Eddie pushing the pace, trying to close the distance, stalking down his man. Oh, the jab sends him down. Is Eddie going to get on top?
Tem chance, né, velho? Tem que correr mesmo, hein?
I've seen nothing like this before.
Pegou, agora pegou de novo.
Oh, he needs to move. He cannot stay here. The ground and pound from Eddie. Oh, short shot and he's calling it up. He gets the win. 2 knockouts for Eddie Hall. One beautiful knockout.
Aí, pessoal, Ed Hall aí. Grande luta, grande strongman aí, né? Ele não quis bater no outro baixinho, né, cara? Se ele batesse, tem chance, né?
Nice finish by Eddie here. Good control, almost Brock Lesnar-like. You know, doesn't use a lot of distance.
É isso aí, pessoal. Bem-vindos ao canal aí. Minha estreia aí nesse canal de lutas aí, pessoal. Sejam bem-vindos todo mundo aí. Inscrevam-se no canal aí, tá? Deem o like aí. Sejam bem-vindos, fiquem à vontade, pessoal. Muito obrigado a todos aí, hein? Fiquem com Deus.
The fight is all over. This bout ends in the final round.